Della, the Dolphin's Ocean Quest. In the deep blue waters of the ocean, there lived a young dolphin named Della. Her sleek, shimmering body moved gracefully through the waves, her fins slicing through the water like a dance. Della was full of energy, always curious and eager to explore every corner of the ocean. But there was one thing that had always intrigued her more than anything else: the legendary coral reef. The reef was said to be the most beautiful place in the entire ocean, a vibrant world full of colors and life, hidden deep beneath the waves. The older dolphins in her pod would tell stories of its magical beauty, but no one had seen it for years. It was believed to be far beyond the deep waters, where few creatures dared to venture. One day, as Della played near the surface, a wise old sea turtle named Taro swam by. "Ah, Della," Taro said, his wrinkled eyes twinkling. "You've got the spirit of an adventurer in you. But there is something you need to know. The path to the legendary coral reef is not easy. It requires courage, strength, and a heart full of hope." Della's eyes sparkled with excitement. "I'm ready, Taro. I've always wanted to see the reef." Taro smiled softly. "Then go, but be mindful of the dangers ahead." With Taro's blessing, Della set off on her journey. She swam through clear, warm waters, past schools of fish that danced like shimmering rainbows. The ocean was alive with the sound of waves and the gentle hum of underwater creatures. Della was in awe of the beauty surrounding her, but the thought of the legendary coral reef kept her moving forward. As she swam deeper into the ocean, the waters grew colder and darker. Strange creatures began to appear, and Della noticed the ocean floor became more rugged. Giant, ancient rocks loomed like silent guardians, and deep-sea fish with glowing bodies swam past, casting eerie lights across the water. The journey was starting to feel more difficult, but Della pressed on. One day, as she neared the darkest part of the ocean, Della encountered a mysterious sea lion. The lion's mane glowed in the moonlight, and its voice was soft yet commanding. "To reach the legendary coral reef, you must face the great whirlpool. It is a force unlike any other, but if you trust in your strength and courage, you will pass through it." Della felt a surge of determination. She nodded to the sea lion. "I won't turn back now." As she continued on her journey, the ocean grew more tumultuous, and the waters became swirling with currents. Della found herself facing the great whirlpool, its powerful pull threatening to drag her into the abyss. The water spun violently, creating a whirlpool that seemed impossible to escape. But Della remembered the advice of Taro and the sea lion. With all her strength and courage, she swam against the current, using the rhythm of the waves to guide her. Her heart beat loudly in her chest, but she did not falter. Slowly but surely, she made it through the whirlpool, emerging on the other side where the water was calm and clear. Finally, after days of swimming, Della arrived at the legendary coral reef. The moment she saw it, her heart swelled with wonder. The reef was more magnificent than she had ever imagined. Brilliant coral towers rose from the ocean floor, glowing in every color of the rainbow. Schools of vibrant fish swirled around the corals, their scales shimmering like jewels. It was a paradise, teeming with life. Della swam through the reef, exploring every nook and cranny. She played with the sea turtles, danced with the jellyfish, and marveled at the dolphins that called the reef their home. She had finally found the place that had been the stuff of legends, and it was even more beautiful than she had ever dreamed. But as the sun began to set, and the waters grew darker, Della realized that her journey had taught her something important. It wasn't just about the destination. The true beauty of the ocean lay in the journey itself, the friendships made along the way, the challenges overcome, and the courage found in the deepest of waters. Della returned to her pod, sharing the stories of her adventure. She knew that the ocean was full of endless wonders, and as long as she had the heart of an explorer, she would always find new paths to follow. From that day on, Della became known as the Dolphin Explorer, and her spirit of adventure inspired others in her pod to follow their own dreams.